Hi everyone, welcome back to the Kidaholic Kids YouTube channel. Renelia here with my final layout for the month. I am working in my storyline chapters insert on this double page spread, and I'm actually starting by, I've already glued my photo down the opposite side, and I'm taking the stencil that came in the mixed media kit and just outlining the stars, not trying to be too specific with it, just to create a bit of a repeated element in the background. I love this grid black paper, so I am keeping one edge straight and then I'm tearing the other edge to create a banner where I can lay my photos on top of. I'm pretty particular about how I want that rib to look, so I go back and forth a little bit. And then I use a very scientific method to measure out where I'm going to cut it, and I'm just going to trim that down to size and then glue that down as well. Just like with my layout from last week, this one goes a bit outside of my comfort zone, using lots of greens and blacks, which is something I don't often use. I usually gravitate towards the pinks and the blues, but I just felt that it worked with the photos, it worked with the colours of the tree specifically, so I really like how this turned out. Again, it's very different for me, but I like how it turned out. I'm now taking that green paper and just adding a layer to that ripped edge of the banner. I'm calling it a banner. I don't know what it would be called, but I'm calling it a banner. And when that's done, I'm going to stick on my photos. So I have 3 little mini photos. These are, I think, 2 by 2 inches, or no, 2.5 by 2.5 inches. And I'm just sticking them down, starting with the middle one, so I know that they're spaced out evenly. I'd already backed them with some double-sided tape. And now I'm going to start embellishing, and I'm going to embellish with this piece of trim that came in the kit. Now, I've never, ever in my life put trim on scrapbook layouts, and so I was really excited to try this, but I didn't know how to do it. So I used red line tape, and it was a pain to get it off, but it stuck down really well, so I must have stumbled onto something. Next time I might do some stitching, but I didn't really know how well the paper in this particular insert would hold up to stitching. But nevertheless, I like how that looked. And then I'm pulling in this backed cut file that I backed for my layout last week, but I forgot to use it. So I thought I might put it down the bottom there, but then I changed my mind, and eventually I actually put it in the top right-hand corner of the big photo with that wood veneer piece that I have painted with a slightly off-white colour. So once I stick that down, I am going to just cut the little edge of that leaf, which is overhanging, and then I'm going to stick down the wood veneer piece that says, "You are my sunshine." And as soon as we got that wood veneer piece, I knew I wanted to use it with a photo of my daughter and I. And when this photo was taken, I thought it was just absolutely ideal for it. Even though it adds a bit of bulk, I do not mind. We also got this label in the kit, and I'm going to use that to put some journaling on. And then I'm going into my ephemera pack, and I'm taking this little piece, this die cut piece from the mum and the daughter, which again is very, very perfect for a photo or a layout that's mostly focused on a photo of me and my daughter. Even though the mum has different hair color, I will let it go. Next up, I'm going into my very much loved sticker book by Heidi Swapp, and I'm going to add some photo corners to the photos. I'm going to add those palm trees because, like I said, we're standing under a tree. Makes sense. And then just add a lot of other little stickers like this photo, because one of the stories I'm telling is that we don't often get photos as mums with our kitties. I'm also going to add a little sentiment that says just have fun, a little clear sticker, and call this layout almost done once I add another sentiment that says you make me smile. Then I'm going to add the puffy hearts, I think. Yes, that comes next because I am actually obsessed with these, and you can see I've used pretty much all of them in just 4 layouts. Now, once I've added my journaling, I am going to get a bit of mixed media-y because I felt that the stars stood out a little bit too much. Maybe I should have waited until after I finished the layout before I added them, but nothing I can do about it now. So I'm going to use that iridescent shimmer spray that we got in the mixed media kit and just spray that on. Didn't realize, but it made the pen that I used bleed, which I quite like the look of. So I'm sort of leaning into that and adding some spray, dabbing it off so it doesn't turn my page into paper mache. And it just creates a bit of, it tones down the stars and creates a bit of a shimmery look. And I really like how that turned out. And the layout is done. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you all again next month. Bye.